Hey, good evening, guys. What's up? Welcome to Wednesday. Hey, Absol, is this the game all about the coneheads from SNL? The Conarium. The Conarium. That sounds like something they would have around there. You have a place to get your cone adorned with all kinds of accoutrements. Hey, what's up, Rask? How you doing, buddy? Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday, and welcome to Indie Horror Night once again. Hey, Rask! Thanks for subscribing for 6 months. I really appreciate that. You have a lovely blue gem now. It suits you. It really does. Oh my god, Peach! Thank you for subscribing for 8 months. Jeez, you're almost on that purple gem. Ah, gem colors. Is there anything more delightful in the world? So yeah, I hope you all had a lovely Wednesday and Tuesday, since I didn't really see you guys. I've just been super busy at work. Just like intensely busy and yeah, sparkly. And I seem to be fighting a cold that I've had for like a week and a half and didn't even realize, so. It's like now that I've admitted that I'm sick, now I feel it. Now I actually feel sick, so. It's always a psychosomatic thing. Anyway, tonight we are finally getting into Conarium. I have been wanting to do this one since last year, honestly. I emailed the developers about last year. I never got a response. Because it's a pretty big-ish publisher. You watched and reviewed The Third Man yesterday. Oh, cool. What's The Third Man about? Hey, Bacon Copter, you're finally getting over something and had the same thing happen at the start. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something that just happens with age. Like, now I'm old and decrepit enough that, like, it's just my natural state. And I bet I said that on Monday, too. Because now that I'm saying it out loud, it sounds super familiar, so. If that's not making a case for my decrepitude, I don't know what is. Anyway, I wanted to do this one last year. I didn't. It got really cheap during the summer sale. I think that's when I picked it up. I did, didn't I, Absol? Oh my god. Y'all enjoy these streams while they last. Eventually I'm going to be too senile to remember to wear clothes to them. And then I don't think I'm going to be on Twitch very long after that. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a first-person indie horror walking sim, like so many others on the platform. It looks really polished. It has pretty decent reviews for what it is, and it's Lovecraft inspired. I forget which story specifically, or it might just be like kind of set in the universe, but it's supposed to be heavily Lovecraft inspired. So yeah, it just kind of ticked all the right boxes for me, and the screenshots looked really cool. So. Neo-noir film from 1949 starring Orson Welles and Joseph Cotten, involving racketeering and occupied Vienna. That sounds cool. That sounds like a pretty interesting film experience. Hopefully, we're about to have an interesting game experience. So, ideally, we're going to do a full playthrough of this. I think that's going to take tonight and next week. If this ends up being another Silver Chain situation, we'll tap out at some point tonight and play some stuff from the original Spooky Game series, or if it super sucks, if it's just absolutely terrible, we'll punch out of it earlier than that. So we'll see. Noir, not neo-noir. I imagine that's an easy mistake to make. All right, new game. Are we on a jet plane? It's loading. My dumb face is covering up the
All
loading.
life is only a set of pictures in the brain, among which there is no difference betwixt those born of real things and those born of inward dreamings.
Well then. I hear the whispers. Ooh. Oh, this looks neat. Face isn't dumb, it's ugly. Oh, okay, okay. I'll accept that. Could be worse. I got a smart ass and a dumb face. I finally started a review of my favorite film, Fargo. You know, I've never seen Fargo. Might as well just come right out with that here. Hey, it's a somebody. This looks really interesting. I wonder why the jellyfish.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Hi?
Dr. Faust, is that you?
Dr. Faust. Oh no! He was in a terrible accident and he needs medical assistance. Jellies are great. They're one of my... That's interesting. They're one of my favorite parts of going to the aquarium. Is just seeing like the little white ones. The what are they? Moonlight jellies? Just drifting around in their big enclosure.
Oh, my head. The pain.
Bad guy.
It is unbearable.
Hey, Vesty. Oh, my brain meets. Somebody fix it. Well, maybe you shouldn't sit next to the electrical artifact.
The pain is subsiding. I thought my head was about to explode.
Okay, we'll check this out in a second. Let me do one thing. Because I realize. I'm going to put this, like, here so I don't block the subtitles. Boom. I think that sound effect was an East Shade. Moon jellies, yeah. I like watching them get flipped over and swim into the floor of the tank. You can actually keep those pets. How much work they are compared to just put... Yeah, they're really delicate, aren't they? It's almost amazing they can exist in the wild.
Device. Its noises are resonating in my mind.
Well, how about we turn it off? Like, I mean, this would give me a headache, too. Jesus. That was a mistake. Alright. I found a torch. Cool. Is that a... I think that's a sponge. I don't think that's supposed to be eaten. Insanely delicate. They'll die from air bubbles and large food pieces. Wow. I mean, how large are we talking, though? Because, I mean, I think I would die to, like, a 60-pound hamburger being dropped on me. Can also have a sandwich with peanut butter. This is a remarkable amount of text. Observation notes on the fourth initiate. I'm going to paraphrase these unless the writing's, like, super good. Where are you finding these? If you know where to find them, yeah, I know. No, tell me. I am interested. All the participants consumed the diversity mixture 5 minutes ago, and they've entered some kind of altered state of consciousness. All of them are now vaguely mumbling in their sleep, like they're chanting something, but the sounds are not conscious. Seem restless. Limb movements. Are they seeing beyond? 10 minutes later, the device is humming and glowing. Atmosphere is different. The device seems to be signaling something in a code I don't recognize. It's becoming more and more stressful to be alone here. 4 minutes later, it sounds to me like the intensity of the subject's mumbling is much stronger. Colors and shades are dancing on the walls. 5 minutes after that, exactly 5 minutes and 3 seconds have passed now. They have drifted beyond my area of expertise and guidance. I cannot do anything further except wish for their safe return. These are Dr. DeWitt's medical records. Oh, interesting. You can actually... Oh, I'm actually shining my flashlight on this book. That's pretty cool. This reminds me of the playwright's experiment from The Last Door. Yeah. I mean, The Last Door was heavily Lovecraft inspired, but in the best way, because they kind of made their own... they made their own mythos instead of like dipping too heavily into existing ones, and I thought it worked really well for them. Upuout Expedition Handbook. Antarctic Expedition 1948? Schneider Foundation? Alright, so... I mean, it certainly sounds kind of Arctic out there. Diversity of Nightside and Beyond. Saheti plant. Okay, cool. Okay, that's the radio room. Oh. For some reason, I thought that purple wall scroll was a door. So I guess we're going this way. Just make sure you don't dip into the mythos of Lovecraft himself.
Here?
Yeah, seriously.
Where is everybody?
Good question. Let's find them.
What?
Right.
Looks like we're having a power problem right now.
No kidding. What have we? Oh man, you can inspect just about everything. Strong snowstorm is expected to hit for the next 2 weeks. Take cautionary measures. Radio connection may be unavailable. Upua Expedition Wheeler Pequod. Ah, Jesus Christ, I can't see. What the hell? That better be a damn statue. Familiar visits the lower chambers once more in the form of a black cat. Its spectral image echoes through the 7 rooms. What sin called it out from his hollow, looming din and ghost-like? Yeah, dude. Definitely. They have some cold medicine here. Your power went out again earlier. You think you're cursed? I certainly hope not. Oh, this is spoopy looking. Your laundry room flooded. Oh, jeez. Man, that sucks, Rask. What's this? Here we go. Auxiliary power needs to be enabled manually from outside. So I guess that means everything's in order. I just gotta do the thing. Let's see. Let's go this way. There's nothing outside. Stop those bloody sessions. Man, they just pin shit up all over the place. Johan DeWitt. Attention for the crew members who are having sleeping problems. Examinations conducting regarding the increase of accidents. Some kind of intense cabin fever. Insomnia, strong headaches, seeing visions, and hearing voices. Refer to me personally for a thorough checkup. Okay. Same note as before. All right. Oh. It looks really cold out here. I guess because it is. Okay. Where would I be if I was power? I mean, there's power poles, but they're not connected to anything. This is some... Do y'all have like a snow gazebo? Maybe it's that little building over there. Oh, I'm leaving footprints. That's cool. I don't have a body, unfortunately. I might have just spoiled the twist of the game.
My mind is cloudy. All I can remember is the successful establishment of the Upuat Antarctic base.
Upuat.
And after that, nothing is clear in my mind.
Okay. So you did the thing. Ah. Can I? Okay, I can't turn that off. I'm not the biggest fan of this flashlight right now. It could be better. Okay. Yeah, close that. That didn't seem to do anything. Man, I'm not an electrician. God, I thought there was something back there for a second. Okay, shock hazard. That's a good sign for my purposes. Okay. Alright.
This hose was tampered with.
Uh-oh. So we need a new hose? That's rope. That's not a hose.
Locked.
Damn. Oh, interesting. Spacebar brings up your inventory all of a sudden. The strange device was already on my left arm when I came around inside the meeting room of the... I already forgot how to pronounce it. Comes as no surprise I don't remember anything about it. The torch I... Jesus. Every part of this torch is luminous. It doesn't look like I can get in here. I found a jerry can. Why are they called jerry cans? I guess I was supposed to do that.
This hose was tampered with.
But I'm still gonna need an untampered hose. Whenever you start a new indie horror game, you kind of have to get acclimated to all the things you can interact with. You know, like sometimes you can open every single drawer. Sometimes there's like very conspicuous objects that you can fool about with. Something about this seems terribly unwise. I think I'm gonna go back to the first building because I did not fully explore it yet.
There's a strong light shining over there. Somehow it reminds me of a lighthouse.
That's interesting. My flashlight also has a lantern base and it owns when the power goes out. Garfield wasn't invented when they were named. Hello. Alright, run. Scoot. Oh yeah, this place was bigger than I thought. Elevator, infirmary, storage rooms.
It's stuck.
That's stuck.
Locked.
That's locked. Things? Stuff? Living quarters.
Locked.
Oh my god. I had accidentally already checked everything that was available. Excuse me. Simply the Allies' nickname for it since the Germans or Jerry's carried and invented them. Oh, interesting. It's kind of funny to me to imagine that you have to invent like a thing to carry gasoline around in. Antediluvian shamanism. That must be a scintillating read. Actually, I'm just being a dick. That would be really interesting to sit down with. Just to see what they have to say about it. Okay, so... Alright, I checked everything in here. So we gotta find a hose. So I guess we will go hiking around the base. Fortunately, I can sprint, and there doesn't seem to be a limit on it. So we'll just hustle. If y'all have never played Stories Untold, there is a really neat sequence.
It's not safe to go further away from the expedition base in this weather.
Right then. There's a pretty neat sequence like this in the later part of the game. I really enjoyed that game a lot. I kind of want text parser games to come back. Like Stories Untold prove that you can do a lot with them. Oh, okay. You do run out of sprint after a short time. That's slightly concerning. Can I wander this way?
It's easy to get lost in this weather. I'd better stay close.
An achievement. What are you doing out there? If you think of how old the automobile is, it sort of makes sense. True. Alright. So there needs to be a hose in here somewhere. Cool thing about Stories Untold was that the game had practically been a text adventure up to that point, and it suddenly became a walking simulator. I really like when games do that. I really like when games defy genre expectations. I know not everybody does, though. And it makes me feel kind of bad for them. Like, I know The Messenger. I'm not going to say how necessarily, but The Messenger changed things up quite a bit. Oh, it's freaking duct tape right in here. Sorry, just tape. I don't think they had invented duct tape back then. Like, The Messenger changes structure pretty dramatically about halfway through. And I was really surprised that a lot of people were not happy about that. Messenger doing it made the game worse, though. I disagree. But I think what happened was a lot of people came to it expecting like a tight, linear, like Ninja Gaiden style experience, and it is that for the first half, and then it changes to something else in the second half. And I don't think the second half is bad, but I think all the people coming to it with that specific expectation were then disappointed. That is... God damn. This looks like a desk key. Not one you'd see in a maintenance room. I don't think the second half is bad, but it's definitely worse. No, you can think what you like. Alright, power on. And they bothered to give me an achievement for that. It's that video game. Hey, Reaganomicon. Yep, we're playing Conarium. I love Arctic Terror. You came to the right place, buddy. Have you played this one before? I've been meaning to play this one for ages, and I'm just now finally getting around to it. Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Hey, real quick, how long is it? Because if it's good, I hope we don't run into any of those. 4+ hours? Okay. That'll be perfect then. Assuming we have a good time with it, we'll get most of the way through it tonight. Finish it up next week, and then we'll be able to play some other stuff. Oh, Jesus!
What was that?
Yeah, seriously. Okay. I feel kind of dumb getting got by that one. But on the other hand, like... I don't know. I haven't really felt particularly threatened this whole time. I guess I haven't really known what to expect. Yeah, the noise was intense. I think it was everything. It was the noise, it was the visual, and it was the visual effects. All kind of combined to make that unexpectedly intense. Because I feel like a lot of indie horror games do that. I mean, it's the traditional, like, spooky figure walks past a doorway, right? Like, every game does that, but sometimes it's really effective. Like, I think there's an instance... That definitely happened to me when I played Stalker, and it scared the shit out of me. But of course, they don't script stuff like that in Stalker. It just happened. It was a snork. I think that's what they're called. And it just happened. That just happened to be what it was doing.
Just right here. Where is he now?
Good question. And yeah, that scared the hell out of me.
Locked.
Ooh. Oh, interesting. It has Morse codes listed on it. I found a walkie-talkie.
It's locked.
Ah! The hell is this?
If his coat is just right here.
You already made that observation. Okay, that was super unexpected. Read the book?
Locked.
No, I want you to close. Wait, what, this book? I'm an idiot. You can actually... Oh, no, you can't read these. Is there a book in here?
If his coat is just
Stop
right here,
saying that.
where is he now? Locked.
Let me do that.
It's locked.
Okay. Do I have... Okay, I do have a journal. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you can open books or anything. It'll just give you a clearer readout of whatever's printed on it. I had to step away to just find the love boat yet. No, but I got spooked twice in a very short period of time. A big weenie. Better find a crew member. I woke up from a series of blurry nightmares. I found an empty notebook in which I'm writing my notes. Who here? Raise your hand. Are you gonna have the wherewithal to keep an extensive journal of your experiences if you end up in like an amnesiac horror experience? The atmosphere is effective so far. I mean, it's all smoky. feels a tiny bit Bioshocky just in the aesthetic. Because I guess it's set around a similar aesthetic style. Ooh. Ooh, what's this? Whoa. Can I turn any of the other ones? Oh. Wait a minute, there's kind of like... There's like a red something behind it. Yeah, there's two patterns there. Oh, I'm an idiot. It doesn't just go one way. Oh, we're getting somewhere. No, that was wrong. Wait, that's closer. It's too fast. That seems almost right. Oh, this has gotta be it. Come on. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't slide. Okay, I just did a thing. What? Nope, no, wait. Wait, come on. Did I lose my chance? Oh, I think he's rebooting. Okay. Alright, let's reboot him. He's a cutie.
Who are you?
I'm Frank. Frank Gilman.
Is that so?
Yes.
Is there a problem with that?
My name is Frank Gilman, an anthropologist joining this expedition upon the invitation by Venerable Dr. Faust himself.
This thing is claiming that it's me. That's absurd. Why?
Oh, we have dialogue choices. That's interesting. You'd live tweet it. That's a journal of sorts. Record your deepest concerns on cassette tapes and hide them under tables. Alright, I thought that researcher's notes were too long for a 10-minute time period at the beginning. If I'm suffering from amnesia, I might put a slightly higher priority than if I'm running from a serial killer. True. That is true. Might help you.
Okay, Frank. Tell me, why are you here exactly?
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
Canaronauts.
Canarionaut?
Voyagers beyond.
Beyond? What beyond? No answer.
One of the Innsmouth Gilmans, one of the major families. We didn't know about Dr. Faust.
What do you know about Dr. Faust?
He is the grand mastermind and the pioneer of this expedition.
Mastermind
Where
is
is
such a loaded
everybody?
term.
They are here.
don't see anybody around. Are you sure?
Yes.
This thing's creepy.
You're claiming that you are me, Frank Gilman, but you are just a machine.
And you are just air.
That was rude.
Air? What do you mean by that? It doesn't answer me.
I found a secret. Tell me of the secret. That strange device fascinated and horrified me in equal measure. It seems that it is able to reply to my questions with logical answers, but how could that be possible? Its eyes were so devoid of meaning that they disturbed me deeply. Above all, after speaking with it, I sensed explicitly a feeling of forlornness, as if loneliness is starting to give way to such singularities, signifying that I shall continue to be a stranger inside this desolate place, all alone for some time. That's some good-ass writing right there. That is an acceptable approximation of Lovecraft's own prose, and I'm actually kind of impressed with that. Hidden plants of great antiquity. I can't read that very easily, so. Oh, hey, check it out. Older city ruins. Cyclopean City, Mountains of Madness. Well, that is helpfully marked. After a haphazard and momentary aerial exploration, the unholy, utterly alien Cyclopean maze of square, curved, and angled blocks. We could detect most of the locations revealed by the previous Miskatonic University expedition leader, Professor Emeritus William Dyer. What we're looking for is not there inside the haunted Shoggoth ruins. It should be in the much older ruins beyond the Elder City, right in the edge of a mountain beyond the Mountains of Madness. It was built over a location deeply shunned even by the Elder Things, and built long before the colossal city Dr. Dyer and his team explored. A vast mass of dry land around the South Pole which rose from the primal waters when the old ones seeped down from the stars, a place so evil most of the arcane sources hesitated to record it at all, whilst some murals within the Elder City depicted it with an obvious repugnance and trepidation. Well then, I found a note about the base. Was there something in here? My god. Bacon Copter, how'd you do that? The pineal gland, also known as the pineal body Conarium, or epiphysis cerebri, small endocrine gland, Christ almighty. This is why I didn't become a doctor. Endocrine gland. Resembles a pine cone. Located in the epithalamus. Produces melatonin. Modulates sleep patterns. Mystic traditions ascribe a different role. Descartes regarded it as the principal seat of the soul and the place in which all of our thoughts are formed. Also the third eye. Part of a human body not fully understood today. Oh, that was a trophy item. Damn, thanks, Bacon Copter. You saw the magnifying glass icon, nice. Generated voices output to speakers. Is it really possible to feed the machine with an actual brain? It's... light equation. Surely this couldn't be hooked up some brain. Do you hear a singular musical piping over a wide range? Okay. Can I can crouch. I hear something moving about.
Locked.
That was locked.
Locked.
Dr. Faust's quarters are locked.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Damn. Blast. What is that creaking?
Did I lock my door?
Hang on a sec. I have a key.
I don't remember where my keys
A metallic key. Okay. That doesn't exactly clear anything up. Huh. Okay, so the crew rooms are over here. So those are the private rooms. These are the crew rooms. Simple bunk. Hey. We can check the drawers. Can I have this coat hang? No. Apparently I don't do that. How do keys work? Do you have to manually use them? Let's find out. I found Hansen's notes. These nightmares have become unbearable. I still see the same man in my nocturnal visions, but now he's holding something in his hand which I believe would be a lotus flower. Grave and serious conversation. During work, I hear his voice through the radio. Unconscious mutterings. Afraid to tell anyone of this. Okay. Close. It looks like items are used automatically because there's no use option in the menu. That's definitely a butterfly. Goggles. One of the composite sculptures we've come across during our initial field trips has an open third eye on its forehead as well as inside its hand, which I think indicates some kind of state of knowing, because allusions to knowledge and elder things recur all the time in almost every bas-relief we've discovered so far. That's a hell of a sentence. All this leads me to believe these creatures inhabiting those halls have acquired some kind of knowledge from elder things. Several other examples of the composite sculptures ranging from humanoid to reptilian in shape, mostly damaged. The abundance of five-pointed shapes cannot be overlooked. Most of the elegant figures adorning and staring silently from above are reptilian in shape. Yikes. This grotesque masonry caused an uproar with the countenance it wore on its reptilian face when we first found it residing within the almost substantial darkness of the cave where it had been carved in eons past. I thought they heard muffled laughing sounds. The pine cone it was guarding or hiding with its humanoid hands had some symbols carved into it which we are yet to decipher. Pineal gland, perhaps? Baby. I'm guessing those are probably production babies. Yo, what the hell is this? Fancy ashtray, maybe? Child. Also child. Is there something on the coat hangers in the last room? I will go back and check. Key. Johann de Witt. Some OJ-ass gloves. Yeah. A mask. Okay, I definitely need to be getting closer to stuff. Because I'm missing a lot of things to inspect that y'all are having to catch me on. Hey. What year is it? Is it 48? I'm inclined more towards the notion that our nocturnal visions are not just faint and fantastic reflection of a waking experience. I can explore while I'm dreaming, an alien prospect. Vivid. This has become evident after the Conarium session started. Even though I'm not one of the participants, I am somehow affected. I feel I am absorbed, crossing the line beyond the wall of sleep. Ominous. Okay. Anything in here? Painkillers.
It's locked.
I do wish the flashlight wasn't so harsh on some things. James Barlow, MC Blake, Faust, and Gilman. Okay, so not here. Oddly modern looking. Yeah, I'm having trouble placing the actual time period for this. Wait. Ah, it unlocked his...
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Buddy, make a supposition already. I found a note about a mental problem. Curious and dangerous development in the psychological condition of the whole crew. Problem is especially intense for Dr. Barlow, Dr. Anderson, and Frank Gilman. Maybe it's jealousy at not being a proper doctor. They woke screaming in their beds. Deviations in their behavior patterns. Deep changes in their mental conditions. They clearly started to behave like someone else. Conditions getting worse day by day. I informed Dr. Fauci and warned him about the consequences. He hasn't mentioned me since. So... Interesting. We found a machine that claimed to be us. And then...
It's stuck.
A file saying that we seem to be having, like, multiple personality issues. Having a normal one in the Arctic. Extremely normal one. Anything? Johann DeWitt. On psychoactive plants, satiety and diversité. Find a fire axe, cool. Yeah, we've already seen how to handle these things. Jesus Christ. All the members awakened without any problem except for Frank Gilman. All of a sudden, his heart ceased beating around 1:45 a.m. He was extremely cold and there was no detectable pulse. While I was preparing to perform cardiac compression, he momentarily opened his eyes. I'm unsure how much time passed since his heart failed to beat, but it can't be more than 5 minutes. And then came the event that shook us all. The cause was the very first words Frank uttered directly to Dr. Faust right after he awakened. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm convinced that the voice I heard did not belong to Frank. It was a sound that no human vocal cords could produce. What the hell? Well, this is a horrible thing to wake up to. Statement of consent. DeWitt, Blake, Barlow, Gilman, Hansen, Anderson, Fergan, Brown, Well, Burka, and Lenning. Looks like 11 members? 11 members. This is pretty cool. Like, they actually got the writing. Like, they nailed the writing style. No, there was just a 3. The bottom one is just elevated a bit. But thanks for reminding me. All right. Yeah, the problem with most Lovecraft games is they don't seem to really understand what to do with Lovecraft. They don't...
Oh, it smells awful in here.
They don't seem to follow, like, how the whole atmosphere thing works. They just want to put, like, squid monsters in their game or whatever. But this one's getting it. This one seems to be very careful to mimic the writing style. And also the concepts, you know? Like, Lovecraft didn't really play coy with the weird shit that was happening. but he always brought it to some kind of like dramatic realization. Some powerful revelation. And I mean, it's starting off really strong in that respect, because there is something deeply, deeply, deeply wrong with us.
It won't open.
Like, are we Frank Gilman? Were we ever Frank Gilman?
Locked.
Like, why is there a robot claiming to be Frank Gilman?
Locked.
And why can't we remember any of this? Can I open these? No. Now, these are some interesting devices. It's toggle crouch, too. That's nice. Elevator. The other door had stairs, so I think we might as well do it. Uneducated shot in the dark. We're a Cthulhu monster pretending to be Frank. Whoops. This one goes down, not up. It could be. We can't see ourselves. Always trust elevators in video games. This looks highly promising. Man, that wet gooey noise from like the liquids on the floor is freaking me out. How's there a tree down here? Glossopteris. Okay. Soul swap, ethereal possession. I think we're at Frank's soul stuck in reality. As the severed head of Frank when the otherworldly thing took us over. Ooh. Let's see. Link elevator, depot. And what's this last one? Biolab. Can I open here? No.
It's stuck. It's stuck.
Yeah. That gave me a nice shiver. The link elevator.
It won't open.
Okay.
Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Link elevator has been set up and can reach both the tower and the bottom levels down below the base now. Camp equipment's... camp equipment parts for the portable submarines. Portable submarines? Being transported to the first campsite. So this can take us to the tower or the cavern entrance. Oh, I'm gonna... So... That's clearly the way we need to go. Shadow Dude is obviously leading us on. So I'm going to explore this area. I'm probably going to head back up and go to the... Like, go to the living quarters, too. Or the... Whatever it was upstairs instead of downstairs. But yeah, we were definitely able to unlock one of the cabins. I would assume more of them are able to be unlocked at some point. What's this all about? What the hell are these? Those mushrooms? You think we're Soul Frank? He's a Soul Frank. Da-da, 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 da-da. He's a soul.
Okay, I need something to get it open.
Okay, Soul Frank needs something to get that open. Ooh! Oh, they glow! Oh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. There's a bunch of weird-ass stuff around here. I found a note about the origin of the Conarium. Dr. Faust is very tight-lipped about how he came up with that strange exploration device he built long ago. Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to test a device that somebody just, like, had beamed into their brain by otherworldly beings. I'm just assuming that tends to be how mad geniuses in Lovecraft work their magic. He came across some shunned and forbidden volumes about a device of extraterrestrial origin. There you go. The sources do not hint that any existed on Earth except in the dreams of those who like to chew a certain alkaloidal herb. Sessions we hold in the meeting room to adapt our nervous system to the alien impulses were frightening at first, if used too much. Now I'm used to its non-human sensations. I'm able to receive impressions, ideas, and even memories which belong to the other participants. So the device is kind of like unhooking people from their bodies. My guess could be flipped quite easily to where we're stuck in the dream ethereal reality. Could also be a possibility. What's this? I found a length of pipe. Oh no, it's a phonograph cylinder. Interesting. For whatever reason, it is so dark in my inventory, I can't even see that it's here. Oh, we could be an amalgam of the crew. That would be really cool.
Unfortunately, one of our researchers, C. Lenning, was found dead in the biolab last Tuesday. Cause of death is currently uncertain, but judging by the accumulation of a mass of green substance found in his mouth and throat area. Dr. Barlow, our botany expert, thinks that Lenning was smothered by small, sticky, greenish clumps that look like pollen, belonging to the living samples of the plant Sahiti, which is thought to have become extinct during the Paleozoic era.
Well, that's concerning.
Dr. DeWitt will perform a post-mortem examination on his body soon.
Journal updated. I should get the hell out of here. What does that mean? This is from that one book of made-up plants and the cipher language that nobody can that no one can interpret. What the hell is that book? Voynich manuscript. Yeah, I recognize these. That's a neat little touch. Yeah. Well, now I can't fucking see it. New campsite was established, waiting for new samples. Ah! Kitty? Why kitty? Okay. Jonesy. Damn you, cat. You little shithead. That's definitely Egypt. That was a good one. That was really good. There's a problem with one of the... There's a problem with one of the freezers. I've labeled it. Must be checked immediately. Okay, so that's that problem.
Locked.
That one's locked.
Locked.
Also locked. Oh, Bacon. No, it was a good one. Like I was looking at these pages from the Voynich manuscript, and all of a sudden there was this big amorphous blob shadow on the wall with an appropriate stinger, and then we turned around, it's just a fucking cat who decided the right place to clean himself is right in front of this light. So, you know, extremely believable. Like, whoever designed this game definitely has a cat. Okay, so that's that. Alright, I think we've checked the biolab thoroughly. Now, this is good because the way it's building up, I feel pretty confident that there are going to be enemies and actual threats in this. And they keep spooking me with the possibility.
It's stuck.
Without actually throwing anything down yet, so I don't know when it's actually going to hit.
It's stuck.
Alright, so I've checked everything I can down here. So let's head back up. We need a handle like this to operate the link elevator. There was a vent. We'll have to come back later anyway. There was a vent upstairs too that I couldn't open, so I might need a tool for that. But man, I am so thankful you are here to catch me when I miss stuff. It's really quite helpful. So let's see. All right, so we want to go upstairs this time. So I think that's through here. And then this way? Yeah, oh, the radio room. That's what it was. I'm gonna check out the radio room. They do nothing. Oh, a camera. Yeah, really my only complaint about this is the flashlight. It works fine most of the time, and then you pick up something reflective, and it's like eyeball searing. Alright, what do we got here? Morse code table. Please don't make me do it manually. Report of snowstorm. Victoria Land. Man, Vicky had a little bit of everything named after her, didn't she? I found Hansen's note 1. My nights have been plagued by bizarre nightmares wherein I've been talking to an unsubstantial figure. That's rude. When I wake up every morning, I fail to remember either his visage or the content of the dialogue, only his silhouette talking in a somber tone. So Hansen was the radio officer. Ooh. Okay. Can I do anything with it? Apparently not. Oh, that's right. Secrets have their own tab in the journal. I believe Hansen... I believe Hansen carved all those statues in the form of the man he saw in his nightmares. That's interesting. You know what I have to type? Anything else to check here? Anything? Alright, let's radio for help.
This is Upper Ward Expedition Base. Pequod, please come in. I repeat, this is Upper Ward Expedition Base. Pequod, do you hear me? If there is someone who can hear me, please, come in. Some electrical condition in the disturbed air seems to prevent communication.
The disturbed air. Alright, so then. We know you too well, Bacon Copter. Alright, so I have... The only thing I really have of any interest right now is this metallic key. Oh, I can use this walkie-talkie. There is... Okay, so there's a use. Ah.
This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over. They may be out of reach.
Interesting. Alright, so then... Okay, so then I have to wonder... No, Frank, you just don't have any friends. What if... So what if I'm looking at a locked door and I bring this up? No, there's no option to use it.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
Don't remember where my keys are. McMurdo Station reading you clearly. Confirmed discovery of subject Bubsy. Ceasing all communication. May God be on your side. McMurdo out. Maybe I can talk to the head again? I have questions. Wow, he looks way creepier when I got the light on him.
Okay, Frank. Tell me why Why are you here exactly?
I think I already did this one.
I am here because of my extensive knowledge on the human pineal gland. I am one of the Conariums.
Alright, so no new dialogue options with him. The biggest weenie because when you started making the thinking noise, I thought it was a squid monster approaching. Yeah, I get that a lot. Nobody wants to be around me when I'm thinking. I feel ya. Okay, so these are the crew rooms. And I explored all of those, right? If I was Frank, if I was maybe Frank, where would I have put my keys? Do you think? There's another oscilloscope over here, but it's not aligned. Check these. Left them in the John. Well, that's a compass that doesn't seem terribly effective.
This device, its noises are resonating in my mind.
It's creepy looking. Always default throwing SOS. How is this? Oh, hey! Not a roguelike. What's up? This is good so far. It's done a really good job with the atmosphere. I'm a little lost at the moment. I know roughly what I need to do, but not how to do it. I'm gonna go back downstairs. I feel like I might have missed something.
It won't open.
So I checked all of those. Storage is locked. Wait, I had that one dude's key, and it appears to have been used already. Vander, what's his face? Can't skip it. I can't skip it. Because my mouse is broken. I was interested in this, but never really heard anything about pushing to buying it. Yep, I've been wanting to play this for ages. Finally get my chance. Okay, surely I must have missed something down here. Surely. Reaganomicon mentioned there was a vent somewhere that I can try. Maybe it was this.
It's stuck.
Temple, flooded caves base. Provisional camp equipment is deployed to the underground caverns below the base without any problems. Submarines also work great. We've started exploring some parts of the underwater passages, but it is slow going. Yeah, imagine that. How many buttons do you have on your mouse? A lot. It's just right click is dying. I'm lucky it's not entirely dead already. Okay, so check down here. Expedition sponsored by Elon Musk. Yeah, none of these little side doors open. And then this is the link elevator.
What was the need for such security measures? Looks like I need something to get this elevator to work.
Use auto hotkey to rebind one of those buttons. Ask me how I know. Perhaps, is there something in here that I missed? That's right, you can't jump. I keep wanting to jump. And then it doesn't. Laboratory personnel only. Kitty. Bad kitty. You pet the cat, you cannot. Sadly, you cannot. This is locked. Kitty. I mean, it's probably some horrible eldritch thing, just taking the guise of a cat. Or it's just a cat, but... which is close enough to an ominous, horrible eldritch thing. Shut up. Which one's the monster? I saw a cat walking down the street the other day wearing a collared shirt. Nice. Okay, I need a key. Does the wall button do anything? No. Generally, the buttons have not done anything. Alright, I need some kind of key. I have a key that I haven't used yet, which makes me think there's a door I should have tried and haven't yet. The thing is, I don't remember. I picked up that key in the electrical building. In the generator building. But I have no idea what it could go to. Yeah, good for you, cat. There's a mess of locked doors. Try every locked door. Well, these are just stuck. I don't think they're ever meant to open. They're like Silent Hill 3 mall doors. I can't open any of the hatches. There's nowhere else to go down here because I can't get into the depot. So there's a couple possibilities here. I might need some tool to start forcing open stuck things. The key was to your heart this whole time. All right, I'm gonna go back up and I'm gonna. It wants to. It really wants to. Oh my god. Oh, that was weird. All right, so.
Locked.
Yeah, I know. Canteen. That one's stuck. That one's blocked. Let's see. This place a little bit. That one's stuck. That's the way I came. Infirmary. I checked this place earlier. The cabinets don't open. This one does, but there doesn't seem to be anything in it. You got to the blood samples. I checked these. It just has some OJ gloves in them. Alright, and then this leads back out. Were we able to turn off that sparking machine, which might let you use the radio?
It's stuck.
The sparking machine. You mean the one in the meeting room? Back in the meeting room? This thing you do? I can examine it.
this device. Its noises are resonating in my mind.
Yeah, I can only examine it. There doesn't seem to be a way to deactivate it. I can unplug it. Oh, if only. Check the radio room again. This was an odd discovery because I can't play anything on it. Is there another radio wave machine there too? Oh, the oscilloscope. Ah, the oscilloscope. Last I checked, I could not use that oscilloscope. Yeah, this one here. It looks like I should be able to, but I can't. And that's just the expedition handbook. Let's see. So that was a radio room. I checked all of these. I guess that was me tracking ice in. I guess I'll go check the living quarters again. Oh, right. I opened Johann DeWitt's.
If his coat is just right here, where is he now?
Okay, so those are all... Can you change frequencies for head bro? I can give that a try. Because I'm pretty sure I still can't get into any of these. That's just xylopin.
Did I lock my door? I don't remember where my keys are.
I love the way he says that. Head bro frequencies. No. I'm just gonna say, I feel like that's a pretty good case for having like some kind of highlight or some kind of like gamey indicator of interactive items. I will admit the atmosphere is effective because there's really not much gamey about this other than like the little indicator that you can interact with stuff, but then you get situations like that. Hey, I skipped it. Amazing. If I hit the very front of the button, all the games should have a ruin your game like Oblivion feature you can turn on and off. Hey, I like playing stuff like BioShock or Dishonored with like the little item glow on, I feel like is essential. Oh yeah, press tab. Like having a toggle for that is great, especially for ARPGs. Like I don't think I could play an ARPG again without that didn't have like a button to highlight all the.
What was the need for such security measures?
Oh, it's not for this one. It's for the one in the biolab. Okay, cool, neat. All right, it's okay. Still making progress. This thing. All right, cat, let's do this. Okay. This might be the part where you run. Yeah, you should definitely run. Cat should run.
Can't breathe.
Cat, help me. The cat seems fine. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Eh? Ah, okay. We opened that cat something. Oh, this is creepy. What the? What is going on? Cat says woke. What the shit is this? It's like a giant one?
Oh, yes. These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
The cat started pulsating and like something started to reach out of its face.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes.
These are the pre-human species we found
This one's
frozen in a
thawing.
cave far south of the base.
Friendo. Okay, I'm assuming you're gonna say that about every one of them, but let's look at Mr. Thaw.
Oh, yes.
Buddy.
These are the pre-human species we found frozen in a cave far south of the base. Oh, yes.
Buddy.
These are
Okay,
the pre-human
don't
species
do
we
that.
found frozen in a cave far south of the base.
Okay, cat is gone. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm sorry. Like they had interactives on every single one of those. Oh yes, hello. Oh yeah. Am I really this stupid? Did I really just walk over a corpse this whole time? Christ almighty.
Who is this? It's impossible to determine with so much decomposition.
But I'll take his key. I found an anonymous note. We've finally finished excavating the monolith that was silently waiting for a soul to see it again, situated within the circular building we reached with the link elevator. Buried halfway down under a mound of debris. I can't describe exactly my feelings that first time. When I stood aghast, contemplating that gigantic stonework inside of those time-worn halls of silence. Everyone who works at this base writes like Lovecraft, and I kind of love it. What civilization could have constructed such grandeur, now waving a forlorn goodbye without even giving away the secrets of its masters? We spotted some symbols resembling the rock art of the Sahara Desert in southeast Algeria. Cornell Blake clings mostly to the continental drift theory. Alright then. I am faintly concerned that this one is, like, very clearly thawing out. The only accepted CVs that read like Lovecraft. Wait, shouldn't we close this thing up? No? Okay, fine. Choke on this shit then. Alright, so that key went to this office. Something's not right. It's a statue of them. Oh.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
This is neat.
I think you should retire to your room. I'm going to think a bit more.
They're kind of cute. Call of Cthulhu. I could read one of these? You're right, I could. Nova et integra venersi orbis descriptio. Antarctica is virtually uninhabited, ice covered. Known for the Lemaire Channel and Paradise Harbor. What kind of asshole would name any part of Antarctica Paradise Harbor? Like, seriously. It's Mr. Skullhead. This guy does not understand how candles work. That's interesting. Alright, let us retire to our something or other. It is... Oh! I was about to say, it's very dark, but they planned that. Nice house. Jesus Christ, dude. Jesus Christ, dude. You live in the house from Layers of Fear.
Locked.
There's definitely one of those machines in there.
It's locked. 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 It's locked.
That's not good. That's worse. We're back in Silver Chains. We've been in hell this whole time. Oh, good. We're back in Antarctica. Alone. My journal has been updated. First Conarium event and a brief visit to the past. I'm at a complete loss for words. Obviously not. Simple remarks are insufficient to express my feelings right now. Was it a premonition or a vision? Interesting. Food, cats, Lovecraft, candles, utility. My Cthulhu is dying. A lot of maps in this. Whoever made this game just fucking loves maps. Hey, the legendary drink of the oldest myths. When I was writing my thesis on Salvia divinorum, also known as the Sage of the Diviners. Entheogenic plant. For centuries, no one could gather any information about it other than its legendary and mystical psychoactive properties. It always comes back to Salvia, dude. Always. There's the drink of the gods, a key for opening gates to places that lie beyond the conventional human senses. The soul bridge to be passed in order to leave the bodily restrictions of the flesh. Most scholars would even kill for a hint about one of his lost ingredients. If not the original, then a variant of the legendary mixture, with the new clues I've uncovered during my work here. Yup. Hey! Cragger, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Lord Sloth. You did 53 subs. Unbelievable. Excuse me? Somewhat humanoid in form, these sculptures initially remind us of the terracotta army sculptures. But judging by the writings on some of the bas-reliefs, now we believe these wooden puppets or golems were used to carry out some tasks for their masters, just like the Egyptian Ushabtu funerary figures. We saw the golems in several sizes, and it was terrifying to see the huge ones sitting in silence. If these appear later in the game and they're actual enemies, this is going to be one of the highlights of this year, I think. This man's given so many subs, he's going to take on one of the game submarines down to Father Dagon and Mother Hydra's realm. I was going to say something more to Krager, but escaped my mind. It's beyond words at this point. It's beyond, just send him all the good vibes you have. Lots of gateways leading to dark and damp corridors. Some were covered by strange ivy-like plants. Seem to come from levels below. Barlow started to examine them. The first submarine explorations revealed what was lying in the underwater caves. Structures with openings in them like doors and windows. It made us wonder whether the caverns had been carved underwater or if they had been submerged at a later date. Interesting. I'm really enjoying these sketchbooks. Pronunciation of the Zeses. I could really use this, guys. This would be immensely helpful. New trophy. Yeah, so, trophy items. I think these are just for... achievement purposes. Looks like there's 20 of them. Alright, what else we got? Okay, there's the handle. Now we have the handle to the link elevator. So we are good to go. Let's get the fuck away from that thing. Oh, y'all. Yep, everything's great. Everything's awesome. Oh, ye of little confirmed, entirely justifiable. I don't like that sound. I don't like that sound. Oh.
I don't know if you can hear me, but I am trying to search it. The only way.
Hello?
Hey! Hey, can you hear me?
Hey!
Damn it! Who was he?
Maybe it's another Frank. Maybe we're all Franks down here. Alright, up the tower or down to the cavern? I'll let y'all decide. Viewer interaction. Up, up, get high. Here we go. Alright, progress. We're making progress. This is good. Yeah, I was very curious about this tower too. Like, what the hell is a tower? Okay. I really wonder how far this goes. A lot of reviews are like 7 hours, which is still tons left. Reaganomicon has played this one before and said it was around 4. I will tell you guys right now, I have noticed the majority of the Steam player base spends like way too long playing games. Like, whatever hours you see listed for the reviews, like, knock a couple off. Seriously. Alright. Well, this time I saw it up front. What is that? It's coming into focus. Oh.
This is amazing. Most of the ground-level structures have been crumbled and rounded from
Definitely over
untold
4.
eons of savage storms, and thus weathered into shapeless ruins.
Yeah, it's not all that accurate either, since you can just
However,
leave it running.
Both the ground level and the cavern systems below are clearly displayed in these bas-reliefs. The most striking features depicted in this grand panorama, I believe, are the tall, occasional towering spires, which somehow resemble a lighthouse.
Like the one we're in right
They
now.
all seem like focusing a light beam towards a colossal structure in the center.
Ooh.
Could there be some sort of religious meaning behind this? Or simply something that has a more practical use? I'm not sure.
And we're back. Okay. Well, this looks cool as hell. So this is like some ancient-ass city with a big black pyramid in the middle of it. And then these towers reflect light onto something. Well, here's a big reflecty thingy. Suddenly the Witness. Hey, Del Polo. You know, I haven't played The Witness. I think I would enjoy it. I was a huge fan of the Talos Principle. You just got to the apartments in Anodyne? Ooh. Oh, well, that's not very bright, is it? Huh?
So this is the strong light that can be seen from ground level.
Can I, like... It looks like I can move this thing. It seems like I should be able to plug in that ornate handle thing I found. A heavy metallic object, judging by its shape, it could be a key, a handle, or a lever of some sort. I guess there's no actual hole to jam it in. Okay, well. I guess we had to come up here to get the handle. And some context for what these things are doing. Not sure. You're not sure if I would enjoy it? Personally recommend doing the post-game game in Anodyne once you beat it. You know, it's funny because I played Anodyne 1 and I beat it, and then I never did any of the post-game stuff. Which everyone says is like the best part of that game. And I still really enjoyed it. Can I go further up? No, unfortunately not. That would have been something. If there was something above the tower. Yeah, Anodyne 2 is great. I enjoyed Anodyne 2 immensely. And I think I ended up spending more time searching out secrets and stuff in Anodyne 2 than Anodyne 1. Just the only caveat is it starts slow. It doesn't seem like it's going to be that great when you start out. You got to give it like 2 or 3 hours, honestly. And you have to be okay with your art style, because it's that sort of PS1 chunky 3D. It still has the 2D stuff in it in places, but it's mostly 3D. Witness is good if you enjoy exploration puzzles for their own sake. Expecting a nerd. No, I'm fine with that. I am totally fine with that. I was good with the Talos Principle, like just the gameplay aspect of it. Like the story was fantastic. Like the story actually ended up being incredibly good. But absent the story, I still would have been pretty happy with that game. That is an axe. There's some strange vegetation filling most of the hallways, as amazing as it is deadly. There's a hidden world right beneath the base, and even though I was prepared to find such a place, it's way different than imagining alone. We tried to cut our way through. The plant reacted with highly poisonous gas. Strange phenomenon after I spent some time examining a sample from the plant. It occurred to me that individual vines grow in strength in length on demand. Seems as though it can move, even though there are no air currents. They think it's conscious. You'll like it. You may not love it, but you'll like it. That's the impression that I get.
Hey! Anyone here?
You probably shouldn't have done that.
Dr. James?
You probably shouldn't
Dr.
be
Morgan?
doing this.
Anybody?
Did you hear that?
Where are they, for God's sake?
Oh, but the music's so pleasant. I mean, for this game. That's a big lizard dude statue. Come on. Come on. Yep. Oh, I can't wait to get down there. This is a light thing. Huh. This is a pretty striking scene. Okay, so maybe... I think maybe these are the evil plants they were talking about. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Alright, I think I get it. I think we're gonna have to use the light to burn it away. Here we go. Now we're talking. What the hell was that? The fuck was that, boss? Okay. Ew. The hell? Yeah, plants that don't like the light. I don't like these. It's just an alien egg, jeez. Don't have to be so weird about it. Nothing wrong with xenomorphs. I think I would object to that estimation. Okay. Well, this is exciting. Let's check all this shit out. This looks awesome. Like, I feel like a whole lot of time and attention went into making a piece of, like, an altar or a piece of furniture that was just identifiable enough and still completely alien. Okay. Face huggers are pretty friendly. They even have hug in the name. Yes, all of this is fine. This is so definitely very fine. I am heartily encouraged by all of this. Yeah, this is great. This is super good. Oh, this is extremely encouraging. This is cool. Oh yeah, very cool. Very good and cool. Is that statue doing the Buddha palm? Yes. Yes, it is. We'll check him out in a second. Okay, I heard something rumbling around here. And the skull sculpture made out of smaller skulls. So apparently whatever these ancient beings were, they're big fans of 40K. Alright, and then this should be where we came in. No, this was where we came in from. You know, the door with the big weird eyeball over it. Excuse me. Boy, you know what would be neat if I stopped being sick at some point? I would be a huge fan of that. Just very exciting as a concept in general. Alright. Oh, hi. What's this about?
What was that I've just seen?
Can I go up this way? Oh, I can. I don't know why you would do this, but we're doing it. Go sit on Santa Lizard's lap. Something tells me he's not gonna bring me what I want. Alright, well, let's descend further. So at what point in this endeavor would you have noped right the fuck out?
This stonework seems weak.
He's not impressed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would still be up in the base, cowering in one of the bunk rooms. The plant and the cat? Yeah. I never did get into my room. I wonder if I'm actually going to end up going back up to the base to open some of these things up. Okay, this is a pretty cool ass looking. Do I have a shovel? No? Okay. Thanks? The hell? These like alien keys? I found 5 pieces of stone with different glyphs on them. Thanks, giant fish head man thing statue. I don't think you get a chance to go back. Congratulations, your alien cufflinks. Eldritch buttons. Stick him in a console and push him. They make different creepy slurping noises. Oh, this is quite a thing. Wow. This is quite a thing. Something's freaking my vision out again. It must be the bas relief. I mean, you could have 2 axes. There's nothing wrong with having 2 axes. Come on, come on. Here we go.
If I am not mistaken, this relief depicts that the overgrown floor we came across at the various points in the cavern can be cleared away with an iridescent device, a tool or a talisman.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
Curiously, we still haven't been able to find the roots of those plants. They seem to seep out of these caverns by passing through crevices which look as if intentionally made for them.
Really?
What other secrets might these silent halls conceal from us?
What other horrible, deadly dangers are concealed therein? Ha! Ha! Oh, it is to jest. At this point, my journal should just be like, what the fuck? Let me out of here. Okay, so that's Dr. Faust speaking. Alright, so we made contact with somebody on the radio. And now we're making notes about Faust's observations. Alright. Can I get on that center island, do you think? Do I? Okay, no. I guess it'll be a roundabout path there. Frank Faust. The sound design in this is really good. It's similar to Absolov, where there are very convincing sounds that seem to be something nearby and generally aren't, but at this point still can't be sure.
As we planned, my team will continue exploration through this gateway. Other expedition parties can commence when ready.
It's a gateway. And now it isn't. Well, what happened? But why? This is a gateway. They found a Stargate. Is this... Man, there's a lot going on down here. Is this how I get across here? We found the cave's blowhole. The hell is this? Shit is making me really nervous. Oh, what is this? This is a sarcophagus, dude. This is an alien autopsy looking sarcophagus. Alright, fine. I wasn't expecting that. Wait. I just did something. That was weird. The hell is this? My brain meets. Yeah. What? That could be some really unfortunate foreshadowing. Like, really bad. Oh my god, I can open all of these. This can't be wise. Bacon Copter's excited. Yeah, those are stairs. Yeah, we're going up there. Anything else back here? Any more tombs to... Yes, of course there are. Let's just open them all. It's just a vision for a weird flying tentacle glowy alien. What's there to worry about? What if he doesn't like me? What if he's gonna show up later and be like, oh, you're Frank. Well, that's a stupid name. And then I'm gonna feel really bad about it. You angered the ghost by opening the coffin, sending 26. But maybe there's an achievement. Maybe there's an achievement for desecrating all the graves. Oh, my vision's freaking out again. Come on.
The same
Boy, you're
set of symbols
really close,
we've
man.
seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
These are the symbols on those buttons I found. And it looks like I can plug something in here. I guess not. We've copied them down. I've seen a vision near a rock tablet. Looks like an ancient bear. There's a diagram consisting of several glyphs. One glyph in particular was mentioned by the silhouette that appeared in the vision. So this one is marked. Okay. So if this is a burial ground, why is nobody buried here except one of my teammates? Why are they all empty? Thought you saw something 3 coffins ago. Like a disc? It would have been this. You're right. Man, when y'all are right, you're right. An ornamental metallic object with an elder sign, a sign used for protection from powerful entities. Give it. That was a trophy item. Man, you guys are smart. The other side, I think it was. I think the platform's just symmetrical. You have to duck under this one. The spooky starfish. The spookfish, if you will. Ah, yay, murky water. That sounds like something sloshing around in. What am I... What was the one that was highlighted? Under drawings. Okay, this one's kind of like a Egyptian eye sort of thing. So not that one. I'm gonna touch that in a second. Anything over here? Oh, this looks exciting. Okay, so I put that disc there, and then a thing happens. Oh, and I put the little doodads here, and then I bet this thing opens up. Ooh. Okay, so that's gonna be a thing. Okay. I hate those noises. Okay, so that does nothing yet. Okay. The fact that the elder signs on the outside of that door can't be good, yeah. Definitely not. Journal drawings. Alright, so the eyeball is bottom right. Sunny Hill, bottom left. Long division is top center. Parallel lines is top right. Let's see if we can remember that. Eyeball goes here. Long division goes top. This one here, and this one here, I think. One way to find out. Is there anything? That's a cool ass lamp. What did that do? Maybe do I step on the button? Okay, so they figured out how to get here too. Because there's more wood structures and floodlights here. Alright, so if that unsealed some ancient evils, it wasn't my fault. Somebody got to it before me. What the hell is this?
For a moment, I thought my reflection in the mirror was about to talk to me.
It's probably the thing the guy said couldn't be undone, probably. Gotta be all in on your ancient evils. On the bright side, we don't seem to have hit a point of no return. At least not yet. These caverns are really cool. Yeah, what's up?
Frank, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, thank God. Yes, I can hear you.
Finally. It seems the effect of the mixture starts to wear off. Frank, heed me carefully. Time is running out, so I must be brief. Where exactly are you?
Dr. Faust, is that you? I'm inside the caves below the base. Where are you?
Listen, I cannot talk much. I know that you are having trouble remembering, but you must keep going. Use one of the submarines and follow the light.
Do you hear me? Come on, please. Where are you? Damn it. The connection is lost.
It's true. We haven't.
Said I have to keep going. Why? Where are they?
There are these pessimistic melting snowmen. We found a cat. We did find out. We saw the floaty thing. We did see that floaty thing that started to reanimate a corpse. So we have a threat of a monster. Just not the actual monster yet. And I mean, honestly, if the game can maintain that tension, it doesn't actually need a monster. Although if I see one of these things, I am shrieking like a small child. They really want us to have an axe. It's possible to assume that due to volcanic activities in the Earth's crust, the climate here is humid and temperate. We don't know exactly whether this is the case. Theory somehow explains the nature of the small scattered fragments of obsidian along with that cryptic stone wall that welcomes you when entering via the round gate. We cannot fully grasp most of the phenomena happening around us. All I'm sure of is that this place holds something strange. Ya think? Grasping the soil here firmly in both hands gives me a rudimentary sensation I cannot translate into words. Something I'm sure no other mortal man has hitherto perceived. Okay. To get to the point of writing that note, he had to walk past an alien burial ground. I would be more concerned with that, personally, than the dirt. Where there's maze-like tunnels flooded at some point in time where they carved underwater. That was our topic. What Dr. Faust hinted at on various occasions, cited from a dark, leather-bound book, was too frightening. The megalithic structures, ornate standing stones, and the flat areas of polished rock make us think that this place could be a religious temple complex of some sort. There are a lot of these. More of Dr. Blake's notes. We finished tweaking the submarines. They're ready. Mark the way light sources. All members of the primary underwater exploration party led by Dr. James Barlow will head for the next destination. which appears to be towards the mythical entrance to the legendary Netherworld. What lies beyond how to reach a certain state to see more without eyes. Even I cannot help but think this journey may easily lead straight to hell, but we have to go through it all in search of answers. I have a much more powerful flashlight. Spoiler, the leather was human skin. The small version of the gigantic statue I saw before is beautifully carved out of a metal I can't identify. Additionally, it looks like it was made true to the minute details of the bigger ones. Gimme. Gimme Lizard Buddha. So is it submarine time? Are we going submersible? Of all the nopes thus far, I feel like maybe this is the nopiest. Taking a tiny tin can submarine into flooded subterranean caves where you know an ancient civilization once existed and something may still exist. Well, we got another hour tonight. Let's go. Okay, so this must be a point of no return. Real quick, do I have anything in my inventory? Apparently I never found a use for this key. Is that radiation or biotoxin? I think it's biotoxin. I never did find a use for this key. Yeah, it's biohazard. I'm not too hard up about it. It probably just would have led to another trophy, so. Alright, we are submersing. I personally wouldn't get an A sub with a biohazard symbol on it, seriously. This sequence has potential. Highly maneuverable, compact, follow the lights. Compressor pressure gauge, engine pressure, speed. Okay. Ah, okay. So we're ahead half right now. Okay, there's a light. Alright, so this is definitely... Oh, my walkie-talkie's there, nice. The submarine section of Inside is one of my favorite parts of that game. That is a big Lizardman statue. Yeah, why would a sub have a biohazard sign on unless maybe they picked up something gross down here. This looks... What's this? I'm coming up on something. Do you think I can squeeze this thing through there? I guess that's a yes. Oh, this is pretty. That's not right. Maybe it's fueled by poo. Some structures down there. This is a really cool sequence. This would be a great area for a scare. Yeah, we'll see. This game has been... Excuse me. This game's been very light on scares so far. I think that works in its favor. It puts the emphasis on exploration, and also makes what scares they are much more effective. It's been trading a lot on atmosphere so far. Yeah, this would be an awesome place for some big sea monster to just swim past. Even so, this is making me sweat. Like it does make me nervous. A lot of bubbles down here. What the hell is this? That's some gross viscous stuff, whatever it is. Ooh, crystals. What was that? Alright. No, I thought this swirling stuff over here was some kind of moving creature. But it turned out the moving creature was in there, so... Alright, so, that floaty tentacle thing was not a hallucination. It's real. And strong, and probably not our friend. Also big. Like, bigger than the vision implied. Just very small thing. I wish that hadn't have been a cutscene. I wish they hadn't prefaced that so hard. If it had just busted out of there randomly, I would have screamed. Is there a light up there? No, that's just me. Oh God!
No, 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 no!
Gotcha. Oh, that's not right. Whoa. Ha! That's cool. Whoa, what the hell? Shit, I think I might have missed something by doing that.
How did I get here? When?
Damn it. I wanted to explore that place. Do you have multiple autosaves? Oh, there are, yes. Last one was like 2.5 minutes back. Let's go back to that one real quick. Because we have an autosave here. Yeah, it auto-saved when the thing popped out. So all we have to do is zip through here real quick, and we'll be back to it. This guy gets spooked again. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that part. Man, I was right on the cusp of saying, honestly, I feel pretty safe in the submarine because, you know, it's not like you can't really have an enemy down here because there's no, the thing's so clunky to maneuver, you can't do like a stealth sequence or whatever. Yeah, that's really good. Like, that still creeps me out, even knowing it's gonna happen. That was really good. Alright. I'm not gonna be an idiot this time. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, shit. Hi. That's all the same.
Locked.
That one's still locked. Ah!
Locked.
Mine is still locked, but we can get into Faust's. Okay. I found a note. The power of this place is too strong for the mind and the body. It disorients the feelings, bodily functions, and even more so the powers of judgment. I didn't expect or even prepare for what happened during the session we held 2 days ago. Frank was not able to rise from the deep. What strikes me the most is his contorted look in his speech when he came back to life. It was only subtle. I was able to detect it. A revulsion of feeling was apparent in his countenance. There was something unnatural, something bizarre behind his marbled eyes. It seemed that he saw the deepest time frame we had been searching for a long time. I cannot be so sure about that, for his consciousness may have been hindering the flow of communication. His speech seemed awkward and foreign. Pronunciation barbarously alien. His diction had a curiously stilted quality. Beyond any doubt, the speaker was not Frank. Kept looking at a certain point on the wall in front. Diseases. Okay. Well, that's... No, Dr. Faustus.
It's stuck.
Ooh. Interesting. I found another phonograph cylinder. Ah, a copy of The King in Yellow. A little light reading for those cold Antarctic nights. Some bit of Elder God literature. Cool. Very cool. Cool, cool, cool. This guy is obviously well adjusted. Can't read that. I was supposed to no, you won't translate for me. Thank you. Chacon in Demon. Johann Sebastian Bach.
2 days ago, Frank most probably could have reached the intended time period. Among all the Conarianauts, he is the most, how should I say it, gifted. But unfortunately, his heart ceased beating all of a sudden. This was most unfortunate.
Most unfortunate.
Because when he came back, he doesn't remember anything specific. I believe there is no other way than increasing the intake dosage of the mixture. Very dangerous, but this seems the only way to raise the time limit and awareness in the sessions.
What do you suppose they were searching for in these vision quests that they weren't finding in the real world? Okay, so Frank just copied down word for word. Anime girlfriends. They needed anime to be real. Had to be. Okay. So we checked this place out fully. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, back into the darkness. That's a really cool visual effect. It's so simple. Like, there's nothing really special about it, but it looks so cool. Alright. Private location, you can't really find a city buried under miles of ice unless you know where it is.
Where am I?
Absolutely, that was definitely worth a reload.
How did I get here? When?
Oh, our vision is super fucked up. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it. I get motion sick pretty easily, so this effect needs to go away in a hurry. Okay, we seem to be good. Column jointing detected. Be advised. What? Walkie-talkie?
To other expedition parties. Is there anyone who can read me? One person is dead, and 2 others have been injured
Morning,
by
Cornetto.
the
Hey, buddy.
partial ice cave collapse. There is something here with us. Do not come through our expedition route. I repeat, do not come through our expedition route.
Yes, I read you. This is Frank. For God's sake, what happened? And please, tell me where I can find you.
Frank, do not stray from your path. We have come across something terrible. Do not come here through our expedition route, no matter what happens.
Oh, hey, Nox Prof.
It looks like this fiendish netherworld depends on some kind of energy. An energy that is stored in curious stoneworks similar to an obelisk with crystals on top. And they are able to clear away some of the strange plants.
Dr. Faust? Dr. Faust? Oh, come on, not again! This is nonsense. I cannot understand what is going on.
Dr. Faust has something of a Vincent Price thing going on, and I have to wonder if that's purposeful. It's just, it's so on the nose. So, but hey, Nox Prof, what's up? Columnar jointing. I'll have to look up columnar jointing. So since we got a crowd here right now, quick reminder about the schedule. Friday night, we're doing another indie variety night. I got some really cool stuff this time. I got a demo for this upcoming game. It's not called Draw Dog. It's called something else. But it's about this little cartoon dog who, like, paints the world around him. Okay, well, we still look like ourselves. That's good. And then after that, we're going to try this other kind of open-worldy platform. A demo for new DROD game or something. I get all kinds of stuff, dude. I've gotten a bunch of stuff that I don't even really know how to describe. But we're going to try that. We're going to try this other kind of open-worldy platformer called Redo, about this woman who is stuck alone in this world of, like, hellish creatures and has to find some way to get out. The legendary J.O. crystals. Came out working in the White House. Looks like there's some cool stuff down here. And then Saturday, we're going to be doing a... Let's do this way first. We checked a mirror earlier. That one, the one from earlier had an interaction point. This one did not. But I'm pretty sure I'll be back through there at some point. Yeah, Saturday we're doing a Mega Man night on the Game Boy. I'm playing Mega Man 4 and 5. Mega Man 4 is pretty cool. Mega Man 5, though, on the Game Boy is unlike any other game in the series.
Looks like something's missing here.
You're kidding. These plants are creepy. I was also expecting to build on the previous one, but I guess I just didn't feel like it. Charge your dang crystal. I would, but everybody's watching. I can't do it when people are watching. That's not how my crystal works. Oh, this is cool looking. Are these tiny coffins? This thing looks really cool. I just don't know what it does. Yep. 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 just that one? Ah, there's a device over here. Is that really the only coffin that has something in it? Maybe you didn't get the right angle or close enough. I'll head back there in a second. First, I'm going to do something that's probably wholly inadvisable. Ah, okay. I get it. I get it.
Looks like something.
We need crystals.
Here.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. The basic story here. We are Frank Gilman. We are part of an Antarctic expedition to explore these strange ancient ruins. Excuse me. Part of the expedition were these odd vision quests we're compelled to go on that started... Yeah, I can't interact with that at all. That started messing with the people in the expedition, and now we've awoken. We awoke in the base, all completely alone, with no memory of what happened specifically to get us there. And in our search for answers, we've ended up in the cavernous underhalls beneath the base that we were studying. Crystals, crystals, crystals. Okay, so there's a mirror. We found one side area. There might be... Okay, we've got to get that thing lit.
This obelisk is dead.
Yeah. Is there another side area that I missed? Yeah, this game has great atmosphere. It's very... I mean, it's basically all atmosphere so far. And it's done a lot with it.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Oh. Okay, I bet those... Okay, I bet those are the crystals I need.
Looks like something's missing here.
So this is the first thing I need to do. Just clear this shit out of here. They hate light. So if there was some way... Yeah, we don't actually know if we are Frank or not. It's impossible to tell. Because we also found some doctor's notes saying that Frank was... After a particularly deep dive... Frank was having, like, he didn't sound like himself at all. That's kind of cool. So there's that room. Am I missing something here? Can you use the axe on the plants? So far I haven't really needed to use anything from my inventory. How about that?
These plants release a poisonous gas when cut.
Okay, so that's not what this is for.
I need something that can fit.
I know, Peach. I know, Peach. It's okay. Everything's fine. The hell was that? Sounded like somebody behind the walls farted. Can I do anything with you? No.
Looks like something's missing here.
Yes, I am well aware. Did I miss anything in here? A horror game where Wario is the monster. Can you axe the crystals? I can't actually use the axe. I think it's waiting for some kind of interaction point. All these have use. What is this thing? Can you ask a good question? I don't know what the glove is for. Well, that's part of the plot. We don't know what the glove is for. It looks like it's just a clock going around. There are sneaky breakable walls. I don't know. Oh, Reaganomicon. I think you just answered it. Tells me when the crystal's charged enough. But that can't be. It's on my left hand. For some reason, I can't equip this anymore. Now I can. That was weird. I'm wondering if I can... No. Okay, he puts it away. There was a weak wall back here, I remember. Wait, which of these... Did I come down this path? Hang on. I think I figured it out. The hell? I think this is the way. Okay, I haven't been here and my vision's freaking out. Okay, yeah. This is something.
As I predicted, a race reptilian in physiology lived inside these ruins after the original builders. The Elder Things left the area after some unknown cataclysmic event, now lost in an archaic and lost chapter of Earth's history. This relief depicts some reptilian creatures treating an elder thing with reverence. And the other relief with 4 tall figures, I believe symbolizes empty vessels. Golems. We've seen the same vessel figures depicted as assuming different roles several times in most of the murals or reliefs we've come across so far.
Okay. This is pretty badass looking. So wait, the things we had frozen in the base were like elder things? Because I haven't seen any of the lizard people yet, but we've definitely seen those. Like, we have some. Ah, okay. I think this is what we need to get going.
I believe I'm in a place high enough for me to see a wide vista before me. But the snowstorm is completely covering the view. I can't move it. The ice on the track is obstructing the movement.
There we go. Alright, so now we know how this works. Shame I didn't figure that out earlier. I know there's at least one hidden wall that I missed. Because I checked it, I remember checking it, and they're like, this wall seems particularly weak, but I think that was before the submarine segment. So I mean, that's cool. That means there's a lot of hidden side areas you can get to. Okay, now we powered these up. So that one side area should be open, and I might be able to get the crystals from the other ones? We'll see. So we just powered up another one of those lighthouses that that was on the last bas relief. And apparently the lighthouses power some other structure that we haven't seen yet. So that's interesting. So this is opened up. Let's see if anything else has. Okay, this is not. So maybe down that side path there are going to be some crystals. Maybe that's where we get the crystals to clear those out. This is stairs. Hello, James Woods Owns. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the mirror has to do something eventually. I think... Oh, this just goes this far. It's just... Alright. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Thanks for bringing our old friend Kiryu back. I miss him. We spent like the first half of the year on Mondays working our way through Yakuza 0. And I think it's going to become a regular thing. Like next year, I think I'm going to go through Kiwami. Then after that, Kiwami 2. If I space them out like a year apart, that should be enough time for... I could put it here. Or I could try that other side area first. I feel like this has more potential to be just like an absolute disaster. So let's try this one.
The crystal I have doesn't fit here.
Damn it. Well, that's what I get for thinking outside the crystal receptacle. That's what they say, right? All right, cool. I feel like it should too, but we might actually be leaving that area now. Well, there's something this way too. Ah.
This stonework seems weak.
Remember we found one of those earlier? I should have hit it with the axe. Oh, that's interesting. I'm, like, it's actually breaking. Like, dynamically. It's not, like, scripted. Huh. That's a neat little detail. Oops, I didn't do that. Alright, this looks like it sucks. Yoink. A feathered mask I took from the head of one of the skeletons sitting silently in their eternal resting places. Signs of color that can be seen on the now solidified feathers make me think how flamboyant it might have once been. You got a trophy. You enormous asshole. Okay. If we weren't cursed before that, we are super double plus cursed now. Was this the way I was supposed to go? This seems pretty elaborate for... Jeezy crazy. I'm a hat thief. Is this a glass sarcophagus? Oh, there's a lot of dead people in here. There's a lot of dead people in here. And then whatever the hell that is. What is that?
From some of the bas reliefs explored in the seemingly oldest structure, which had been weathered into shapeless ruins ages ago, we learned that these reptilian creatures were the inhabitants of this eon-dead city. But while some of them were enshrouded in special coffins, these are standing still, glued to their vertical rock coffins with an awful-looking ooze.
Ooze.
Curiously, they were firmly placed in the niches on some of the walls.
Going all in on the side area is pretty on point for Lovecraft. It is. I mean, it's remarkable because it's not something you see very often. Oh, gross. Wow, this is really cool looking. Please just stay there.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
That's caved in. Well, I'm not going to be able to get past these unless I have some kind of light-emitting object that is not this flashlight that I'm shining around. So. Oh, these have, like, death masks on them. I was wondering why they look so strange. Oh, this is giving me the creeps. Like, I've been, you know, I've played a lot of fantasy and sci-fi and horror games. I've been in a lot of tombs. But this one, I don't know, this one's really convincing, is the thing. I think because it's so alien, but like elements of it are familiar enough that it's like, yeah, I really shouldn't be screwing around in here. Again, it goes back to atmosphere. They've really, really nailed the atmosphere in this game. For a Lovecraft story of unknowable horrors. Like, they really seem to get it.
The same set of symbols we've seen in strangely carved niches all around here matches with what is written in the oldest parchment. I believe uncertainly that they represent a destination towards somewhere significant.
Can we just do the shrooms instead? Okay, so what now?
From some of the bas reliefs.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
The same.
Yeah. Time to play Connect for the Eldritch Gods. So I can examine them.
The symbol on this stone is illegible.
Yeah, very labyrinthine. It twists back on itself so much. Looks better than Sinking City, at least. Yeah, Lovecraft games are so hit or miss. Like, last year, I tried the Call of Cthulhu game that came out, and I couldn't get through it. I was so disappointed in that one. The writing in it was terrible. Like, I absolutely do not understand any of the reviews that were like, oh yeah, the writing in this is super interesting and creepy. It's like, no, it's just bad.
There's no glyph on this stone. The symbol on this stone is illegible.
Yeah, it was really bad.
There's no glyph on this stone. The symbol on this stone is illegible.
So these have no symbols on them. There's like a bell here. There's 3 different faces here. This is the bird thing. That's the big bird one we saw earlier. Okay, this. Yeah, this one
is exactly the same with the one I saw in the vision about repetition of specific symbols within the caverns below the base.
Found a reddish crystal stone. So let's see. Is this? No, I think that was all I had to do. That was the one I needed. Oh, maybe. There's a shining slot on one of them earlier? I think I know the one you're talking about. This one here, yeah? Oh no, that one's just... because it's so thick. Yeah, I can't interact with any of these anymore. So I think this crystal needs to go. I think this one goes in the Ori. I think this one goes in... yeah, back out here. I think this one goes in that, the doodah. The thingamabob. This guy. Watching you. There we go. Alright. And then turn up a notch. I think you're a doodah. Hey, Harmbee. Whoops. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Oh. Okay. I've noted down the sign. I tried placing the reddish crystal in the still clean tip of an odd metallic device and it fitted perfectly. This glyph was projected on the wall, so maybe I go get that crystal? It's like a Z with 2 little buddies. It's not like... no, these are just weird-ass constellations. God, that thing makes me nervous. Why does there have to be one body in here? Or maybe not. Is that symbol even here? I don't think it's even here. Yeah, that has none. Is that? No. Maybe mirror time. Let's go check out the mirror. Where else have we seen glyphs? Maybe there's something in that room I wasn't paying attention to. I don't think there's anything else down there. Nope. Nope. Let me go back to the room. I might have missed something. Probably gonna work this out and then call it a night. Since we've been going for about 3 hours. But yeah, Friday we'll be back with Indie Variety Night, featuring a cute little painterly cartoon dog and a hell world full of monster platforming. And then Saturday we'll be back with Game Boy Mega Mans. Oh. What do you suppose that's all about? Yeah, I'm pretty excited to give Redo a try. That game does look pretty sweet. Alright, where else are there glyphs? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Where else did we see glyphs? This thing... I don't think I can do anything else with this. I think it just gave me the glyph, which is an answer to something. But what? More rooms in the tombs. I mean, there were the secret ones I found. I feel like it might not be down here. It might be... The hell was that? Yeah, this one's caved in. There was this way. With these, which I can no longer interact with. And a bell, which can't ring. It just feels cruel. Non-secret ways. I don't think so. So this is the main room. Some creepy-ass skulls. This is caved in down here, and that goes to the secret area. That was the wall we busted through. So presumably that's not it. So I think we're done with this tomb area. I could check that other side room over here just in case. But this was just to get that crystal. There's this absolutely horrifying thing. But this doesn't really seem to be connected to anything.
This stonework seems weak.
I accidentally found another secret area. That's cool. Yeah, see how it breaks dynamically? What a neat little detail to put in your game. found a secret. I think I found a couple. What was that, what was that pillar thing you guys were talking about? Okay, well, it's not perfect, but it's still cool. I know, guys, get over it. This guy, look, Frank has not been well, okay? Frank hasn't been himself. Okay, so we found a little, what is this? Okay. An ornamental object with a metallic part engraved within a sandstone rock depicting an elder thing figure in the center. Give it. Got another trophy item. What are we doing? Got a fair number of trophy items. Closing in on half, but I think it just sticks them in here in order, like not in a specific spot. So it's impossible to tell how many we might have missed. Never seen an axe with a meat tenderizer on the other side. Columnar jointing. Yeah, I think we got some more wild jointing happening in here. There's something on the wall. My God. There's something on the wall. Oh. Yep. It's little Thule statues. These creep me out. With the huge sunken eye sockets. This guy's Squiddy boy. And I like this mask up here. Presuming that's a mask. It has no eye holes. It could be a mask. That I don't like. Significantly less of a fan of that. Okay. Alright, I really want to figure out what we do next. And then we'll call it a night. I must know. So this goes back up here. I don't see any glyphs up here. And I don't think there's anything else to interact with here. No, that's locked in. Oh, light.
But the snowstorm is completely covering the view.
So whatever it is not up here. And then there's a path. Then there's the path we came in through. That is thick with columnar jointing. And that's about it. So I'm missing something that should be obvious, I guess. The game hasn't made me run around too terribly much. So I feel like whatever it's supposed to be is in this room. Like there's something else I'm supposed to do in here that I'm not seeing. I call what's his face?
This is Frank Gilman. Can anybody hear me? Over. It's no use.
The lit pedestals. That's some neat salamander things on them. Don't seem to do anything. There's 3 of those walls. The extra porous walls. I can't move this thing again. Is there anything in my journal about a symbol like that? Diagram consisting of several symbols. Can you interact with the metal thing in the middle? I don't believe so. But I have been wrong before. It's making a noise at me. The vines in the secret room are your only loose end right now. As far as I know, yes. As far as I know, yes. Some of the crystals might be interactable. Let me check. We might have to surrender on this one for tonight and come back to it tomorrow. Or next week, next Wednesday. Just come at it with fresh eyes. Can I take... Well then, that's kind of an important detail. If I just carry this thing. Ah. Ah ha 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 ha. Now. Okay, we're on to something now. At the very least, I can get into the secret area. The secret area. Oh, that's... Ooh, okay. It didn't necessarily say this was a secret area when I entered here, did it? So maybe I did have to come in here. Oh, no. 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 No, 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 no.
Oh God, what was that all about? A vision, perhaps? Oh, I think somehow it has something to do with the intense headaches.
You think, buddy?
Blood?
Well, that's unsettling. So I think maybe this wasn't...
Ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
I have to recharge this, don't I? God damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. You forgot a skeleton in the coffin. Just wandering around without it now. Wait, am I... Wait. Oh no, I think I'm stuck in here. Oh, son of a bitch. I can't get back through. Oh, here we go. So does it only work for a limited time then? Are there any in here? No. There we go. Okay. Alright, whoom. Cool. Okay. Let me through. My papers are in order. Gross. So what's all this thing? I need to put this away before I scare myself with it. Huh. Okay. This is all caved in. Oh, it loses charge while you have it up? Is that how it works? Alright, we found a thing. This might be what we were looking for. No, I want you to not equip that. There's some big-ass dead things. The hell is this? Oh, this is what we need the glyph for. Okay. Alright. Good. Stay lit. Thank you. Alright. Net, net, net. Net, net. 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 Was that a nope? Net, net, net. That should have been it. Maybe I just drew it really badly. Part sounds really gross too. Oh, it hates me. Oh. Spaces start drawing a line. It's like don't... I guess you don't do it manually then. Really? Wee. What do I think of this? Is your bottom left squiggle not right? Might be. These bottom, these two are parallel. Look at the directions. Oh! Oh, oh, oh! You genius. Okay, so I was doing this one right, but this one has to be bottom to top. And this one has to be top to bottom. Okay, let's try that. Okay, go away. No. Big nope. Bottom top. That's it. Oh my god. Y'all are geniuses. Let's... Oh. Okay. Y'all don't move. Whew. I mean, I'm not saying it was aliens. But it was aliens. I mean, if this thing is still functioning all these millennia later without OSHA intervention or anything, I mean, it's got to be pretty good, right? It is V-dark down here. Okay, I hate to do this to you, but we got to call it here. We will, thank you, autosave. We will pick this up next Wednesday, okay? In fact, I'm gonna do manual save, just to ensure nothing gets effed. Think there's about an hour left? Okay, cool. So we'll definitely plan to finish this next Wednesday. And then I'll launch into some other older horror games I've got. We won't start anything else big next week. Believe me, I got plenty of junk we can go through. Yeah, this is good. I am enjoying this a lot. So I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised it hasn't gotten more attention because the atmosphere is great. I mean, you know, we still haven't encountered an enemy, and if there's only an hour left in the game, we might never encounter an enemy. So, but the atmosphere has been good enough that for a first playthrough, that's fine. You know? And even maybe for a subsequent one, because, you know, these side areas, they have little creepy bits to them as well. Along with more interesting elements of the story. So, yeah, this is super good. This is really, really good so far. Okay, so, real quick, let me check something. So I can give you an accurate name for this thing. All right, so on Friday, we are doing the Chicory demo. I think it was originally called Draw Dog. Now it's Chicory. They're currently running a Kickstarter right now to sock away money to finish this thing. Looks really cute. We'll give that a try. We're going to do Redo, which is some kind of open worldy platformer thing about a lady trapped in a world of horrifying monsters. If we have time, we're also going to do Kids, which is a short, I think 20-30 minute narrative experience from the people that made Plug and Play. And then we'll round the evening out with some ancient horror-ish, Halloween-ish games from our very first spooky game series. So that's 9 p.m. on Friday. 10 p.m. on Saturday, we're going to do Mega Man 4 and 5 on the Game Boy. Mega Man 5 is very special, so you'll definitely want to check that out. And then Monday, we'll be back on West of Loathing. And hopefully, definitely progressing the main plot, pushing further west. And then back on this on Wednesday. So yeah. Thank you all so much for coming out. We had a lot of people out tonight. Like, I was glancing at the viewers, and we were around like 20 folks for most of the night, which is huge. That is not common for this channel. I hope it becomes common. Yeah, maybe as long as I keep playing good games, huh? But yeah, thank you all for coming out tonight. Thanks for the follows, subs, all the cool stuff you guys do. Thanks for just hanging out. I appreciate it. So helping me through this game. So, all right, hopefully I will see you all on Friday. Until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.